Hello and welcome to the vlog. Hi, I'm Jim from Whatnot Adventures, and I hope you're having a great day. We certainly are here. It's sunny, blue skies, a few big fluffy white clouds. It's a great fall day. Well, folks, I'm just southwest of Anderson, South Carolina, here at Sadlers Creek State Park. I thought we would go in this morning, take a look at their campsites, maybe go on a little hike, and see what else there is. So let's go see what we shall see. I've come through the entrance, paid my $3 per person fee, and I will put more information for you in the video description below. I'll link to their website. Right now we're going to head down to the camping loop. It's pretty nice so far. Beautiful fall day here in the state park. All right, we got a sign coming up. We just passed the turn for the boat ramp. Let's go down here and take a look at the fishing pier and the picnic shelters first. Well, this is my first time here, so we're experiencing this together. All right, let's go down to the fishing pier. Now this lake is Lake Hartwell. It is a 56,000 acre lake that was created as a large reservoir. All right, let me park and we'll get out and take a look at this fishing pier. Okay, we are down here in the parking area of the fishing pier. I wanted to show you that there is a handicap spot here, reserved parking, and a ramp here to get down to the pier. This is pretty nice. Now, on the website, they said the pier is closed. It was damaged. I'm not sure if this was from Hurricane Helene back in October 2024, or if something hit the pier, or if it's just time to change out some of the wood that may have rotten. But I wanted to come down and take a look anyway and show you what's here so that when it is open, if you want to come down and fish, you got the opportunity. So here's the damage to the pier. It's pretty severe. But other than that, it looks like it's a good fishing pier out there. And this is our first look at Lake Hartwell. It's a huge, huge lake. All right, I'm gonna go back up this way. They got some steps here. Back to the parking lot. And they got some signs here about fishing. And it's pretty cool, huh? It's absolutely beautiful here. And we're just getting started. All right, well, let's get back in the car and go down and take a look at the picnic area. All right, we're back on the main road here. Just left the fishing pier. We're gonna go down here and see the picnic shelters and what else they have in the area. Picnic area, pavilion, office, and shelters. All right, let's go take a look. Quite a few cars here. All right, let's get parked and see what we shall see. All right, I just got out of my vehicle and I wanted to show you that they have chargers if you have an electrical vehicle. You can take care of that right there. And I wanted to show you this. They got a horseshoe pit. Now it looks like a group rented out the pavilion up there. They're having a good time. Let's go down here. Now it looks like you can park right here at the end of the gravel if you want to come down to this section. I just thought we'd walk over here and take a look at the lake. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely pretty. Amazing. Now, according to the website, they don't have any official swimming area, so I'm not sure what they're doing here. They do say that you can swim on your own, at your own risk. But they've got piles of gravel here. And I don't know if they're going to put a beach in here or what for next season. Pretty amazing though. All right. Let's go see what's on the other side of this pavilion. So there's the pavilion in the background. They have a volleyball court and a playground here. And off in the tree line there is the restrooms. There's one picnic shelter. And there's the other one. It does say on the website that you can contact them and rent them, reserve them. Pretty neat. All right, let's see what else we can find. Well, according to their site map over there on the pavilion wall, there's a Pine Grove Trail, 0.6 miles long, and it starts here next to the restroom. So maybe we'll check this out. Now this also looks like this beginning of it anyway is part of the disc golf course that they have here. So at any rate, let's go see what we shall see here, huh? It's a beautiful day out here. All right, I'll cut back in up here shortly. I'm not sure if the whole trail is paved like this, but if it is, it's pretty nice. It does say this is for walking only. So if you know somebody that's got mobility issues, they could probably go on this trail if this is going to be paved like this. But we'll check it out and see, huh? The water looks like it's really down today. We haven't really got that much rain lately. So it'll take a while for them to fill that back up. Okay, looks like we're getting a little deeper into the woods, but we are still on a nice paved path here. Okay, looks like we got a little bridge to cross up here. Thought I'd show you this. Pretty neat, huh? Wow, we are still on paved ground. This is excellent. It's pretty nice. All right, well, let's keep going. Okay, I just talked to one of the workers here, and we came up on this road, and now that's where the paved part ends, and we're actually on a dirt trail here. So let's continue on. But at least if you wanted to get out and get into the woods with somebody, that paved section was pretty long. You just go in and go as far as you can and turn around and come back out. Get to experience a little bit of being out in the woods and nature. But here we go. We'll see where this leads us. All these leaves, it's kind of hard to figure out exactly where the trail is, but I'm sure we'll be okay. I have been known to get lost. All right, I'll cut back in here shortly. Well, we're coming up on a bench here, and I think I'm going to sit down for a few minutes, take a break, and enjoy this scenery out here on Lake Hartwell. Nice bench. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be nice. Okay. That was a nice little break. We're back on the trail. The leaves are definitely falling. You can hear them crunching. Well, check this out. This is the first arrow I have seen on this trail. I mean, you can kind of figure out where it is, but it's nice that you actually got a sign here. Oh my word. There it is. Let's keep going. Well, that led us back out to the road that the fishing pier is on. Because down that direction is the fishing pier. And up here is the intersection that ties into the main park road. And to the right is the little short road to the pavilion and the picnic area. So I think I'm just going to stay on the road here and walk back. I'll cut in when we get closer. All right, we're back on the main road, heading straight down to the pavilion there. I'll be there in about 5 minutes, I guess. I'll see you there, okay? Okay. We're just about to the parking lot here, where the pavilion, the 2 picnic shelters, playground, volleyball court, horseshoe pit, all that's located here. So what I thought I'd do is go ahead and get in my car, get back on the road here, and find the camping area so we can check out the campsites. Hang in there. I hope you all are still with me. Okay. Got back on the main road. Found the camping loop here. Number 1. Let's go check out these campsites. So this would be where the camp host would be during the season. Oh, they're right down here on the water. This is pretty neat. This must be a little group that knows each other. They're pretty close to each other. Wow. There's the restroom right there. Well, I guess maybe some of these are just the way the sites are. They're pretty close to each other. These don't look too bad here. Looks like you got some space. Huh. I guess it just depends on what you like. If you're going with friends, you might want to be right next to each other. Have a good time, campfires and stuff like that, share meals. But if you're out here on your own, you might want a little space. Well, let's go check out loops 2 and 3 and see what they look like. I'll be with you in just a minute. That way is the Sweet Gum Beach. We're still looking for loops 2 and 3. Well, there's a dump station right there, if you need it. Okay. Here we go. Well, these are nice. They're not too close to each other. Camp host. There's restrooms. A little cul-de-sac. So I believe this is Loop 2. All right. Well, let's go find Loop 3. Here we are. It was just right around the corner from Loop 2. All right, let's see what we got here. So there's the restrooms up there. Oh, that's actually Loop 2 over there in the woods. That's a nice site. There's some sites here on the inside of the circle. This is the camp host site. Yeah, another restroom. And right out here on the point. That's nice. Wow. Look at that lake. It's beautiful. Wow. They do have some nice views here for these campsites. Some campsites here. So quiet back here and peaceful. It's a nice sight. Well, I think we've seen loops 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, pretty neat. Well, it's really gotten windy here. But before we leave, I thought I'd give you what they call by the numbers. And this is off their website. It's a 100-foot fishing pier that extends into a deep water cove. There are 2 boat ramps that provide private boat access to the 56,000-acre Lake Hartwell. There are 51 standard campsites for RVs or tents. There are 14 sites for tent camping only. 5 organized youth group camping areas that accommodate 30 to 50 youth. 6 miles of bike and walking trails. A 0.3-mile nature trail. 2 picnic shelters for group gatherings. 1 lakeside pavilion that accommodates up to 150 people, perfect for family reunions and gatherings, and 395 acres in rural Anderson County. Now, how cool is that? Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed our visit here today at the Sadlers Creek State Park, just southwest of Anderson, South Carolina. I certainly have. Like I said before, I will put a link in the video description below for the park's website, so you can check out all the information and see if you want to reserve a tent site or an RV site, or just come out here for the day. Well, folks, it's your turn. You know to go out, explore this, that, and the other, the whatnots in your life. And until next time, take care, be safe, bye.